What's happening with it, y'all? Now, yesterday, I did a video on Bernard Hopkins trying to sign Adrien Broner to fight Blair Cobb. Today, I'm doing a video letting y'all know that Bernard Hopkins was all cap. Yeah, Bernard Hopkins was capping on Blair Cobb because Blair Cobb just came out and exposed Golden Boy and Bernard Hopkins. Now, before we get into this next video, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, yesterday I did a video letting everybody know details about an interview that Bernard Hopkins did, and he talked about wanting to sign Adrien Broner. He, matter of fact, said that he would sign Adrien Broner right now, today. He says, I'll sign him right now today. Let Adrien Broner know we want to sign him to Golden Boy Promotions, and we want to put on a fight between him and Blair Cobb. Now, we all know that Blair Cobb, his last fight was on Golden Boy. Well, his last few fights was with Golden Boy Promotions. Blair Cobb has been with Golden Boy Promotions for some years now. And his last fight was with Mo Hooker. And Blair Cobb, he showed out in that Mo Hooker fight, and he pretty much dominated Mo Hooker. He put on the show. Ever since then, we hadn't heard nothing from Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb hasn't had a fight. We haven't seen him on the fight schedule. So I was wondering what was going on with Blair Cobb. But Bernard Hopkins, I thought he cleared that up yesterday when he said, look, man, Blair Cobb is doing good, and we looking to get Blair Cobb a fight. And matter of fact, we would love to sign Adrien Broner to get him a fight with Blair Cobb. And so I was like, man, actually, that sounds good. I like that fight. You know what I'm saying? B-Hop, he on to something. But Blair Cobb, he just came out and he exposed B-Hop for a liar. He exposed B-Hop. You know why? Because Blair Cobb, he says that he is not even with Golden Boy no more. Blair Cobb says that he's a free agent. And he talked about how Golden Boy did him dirty from day one. He says that, look, they promised me a fight with Virgil Ortiz. They said, look, if you beat Mo Hooker, we'll give you a fight with Virgil Ortiz next. That's our promise. He says after that, after he went out there and did what they didn't think he was going to do, because they brought him in to be the B-side from the very start when he came to Golden Boy. And if y'all don't know what the B-side is, the B-side is they bring you in to get beat up on, basically. They bring you in to put you in with fighters on their stable to lose. But he kept upsetting their fighters. He says that they brought me in to be a B-side. That's it. They never gave me no support at all at Golden Boy. They didn't promote me. They didn't do anything. I did all of that myself. So he's exposing Golden Boy. So he says, you know, after he beat Maurice Hooker, he didn't hear nothing else from Golden Boy. No phone calls, no offers, no nothing. And of course, they didn't keep their promise of giving him a fight with Virgil Ortiz. Now, we all know that Virgil Ortiz would have put that boy in the dirt, would have beat the dog-ish out of him. But the thing is, if you promise a man something, you gotta uphold your promise. He also says, look, man, when I fought Rocha, you know, Alexis Rocha, the same Alexis Rocha that got beat by Rashidi Ellis, the same Alexis Rocha that's about to fight Terrence Crawford, yeah, him. Well, we know Alexis Rocha, he beat Blair Cobb. He stopped Blair Cobb. But Blair Cobb says, look, man, they set me up to lose that Alexis Rocha fight because they didn't let me get a full training camp. They called me on short notice, so I ended up having to fight Alexis Rocha on short notice. If I was able to be in shape and have a full training camp, I would have beat him easy. Now, I don't know what would have happened if they would have gave him a full training camp and he was in better shape against Alexis Rocha. He might have would have already lost. Certain styles make certain fights. I don't know, but he believes that he would have beat Alexis Rocha easy. He says Alexis Rocha is not a very good fighter. They just caught him off guard. They caught him, you know, on short notice, and he took the fight because he needed the money. They brought him in to be the B-side from the very beginning. So, you know, it all makes sense. We've seen Golden Boy, and we've seen Golden Boy in the past not promote black fighters. They usually don't want nothing to do with black fighters. Look at their roster. And it's crazy because in this same interview where Bernard Hopkins was capping, acting like that Blair Cobb was still one of their fighters, when now we know that Blair Cobb is not even with them anymore. They haven't even reached out to Blair Cobb, offered him a new contract or nothing. Because, yeah, that's what happened. Blair Cobb's contract ran out. And he's expecting to hear from Golden Boy, get some offers, and they ain't even responded to him. You know, so that's what's going on with that. But like I was saying, we've known in the past that if you look at Golden Boy's roster, and Bernard Hopkins talked about it in this interview, he says, well, yeah, you know, our roster is more than 85% Hispanic. Everybody knows that. But, you know, it's no racism going on over here. We love all fighters. Well, you can clearly see at Golden Boy Promotions, they don't promote black fighters. When has Golden Boy really promoted a black fighter? And I'm talking about ever since Richard Schaefer left and all the fighters went to the PBC and that whole split took place. They don't promote black fighters. Golden Boy is the only roster in boxing. When you look at the PBC, it's well diverse. It has a lot of black fighters, white fighters, Hispanic fighters, Puerto Ricans, everything. You look at Top Rank Promotions, they got the same thing. You know what I'm talking about? You even look at Eddie Hearn Matchroom. It's well diverse. Golden Boy is the only roster that is Mexican dominated. That's all they promote. Now, am I saying there's anything wrong with just promoting Mexicans? No, but I mean, you need to have your roster diverse. And they not doing that. And they making it clear they not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Speedy Rashidi Ellis beat the crap out of Alexis Rocha. And what happened to Speedy Rashidi Ellis? They set him on the shelf because they wasn't expecting him to beat Alexis Rocha. They don't promote no black fighters. And Bernard Hopkins is like, yeah, we got Blair Cobb over here. Look what we doing with Blair Cobb. Which was a lie because, like I said, now we know that Blair Cobb ain't even with Golden Boy no more. They did him dirty. So I just wanted to put this video out, letting everybody know the reason I made that video yesterday on Blair Cobb and Adrien Broner is because I'm going off of what Bernard Hopkins was saying. Bernard Hopkins was capping, acting like that they still had Blair Cobb under contract and that they can make a fight between Adrien Broner and Blair Cobb, when the truth is you can't make a fight with a fighter that's no longer under your roster. How are you talking about you want to bring Adrien Broner over to fight Blair Cobb if Blair Cobb is not even under your promotional banner anymore? All cap. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. What y'all think about Bernard Hopkins lying, acting like he still had Blair Cobb and acting like he wants to sign Adrien Broner so he can put on the fight between him and Blair Cobb. You know, hit me up. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to hit my like button, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone, y'all.
They didn't believe in me.
Who didn't believe in you?
God did.